Hello, all my merrymakers, and welcome to another Merry Making Monday. My name is Becca. This is not the usual setting, so I apologize for the dirty background. Merry Making Mondays are all about me doing tutorials. The following tutorial is rows 16 through 18 of a shawl by Red Teapot Atlay. It is called the Oolong Tea Shawl. I will be including a link to that pattern in the description through Ravelry. It is a free pattern, and I have permission from Red Teapot to do this tutorial. So without further ado, here is rows 16 through 18 of the Oolong Tea Shawl.
Now I may have mentioned it in my last oolong tutorial, but this has basically replaced my row counter. It helps me a lot with the editing process. So if you see this every so often, it's more for me than it is for you. So let's see, row 16. Alright, whoops. Alright, got my hook ready. Row 16 says same as 8th row. Don't you just love it? Alright, now row 8 starts off with the stitch, our wonderful chain 4 that we know and love. Alright, let's get this turned the right way. We do 2 double crochets into each stitch. Or sorry, not into each stitch, into the first stitch. Oh boy, I'm getting ahead of myself here. Alright. Then we double crochet into each stitch. So, since I misspoke, it's 2 double crochets into the first stitch after you chain 4, and then a double crochet into each stitch following. Now the row before this, which was row 15, was a bunch of front post double crochets. So there should be no chains to worry about this time. And then according to the instructions, when you are done, you should have 1 triple crochet and 65 double crochets per side plus the chain 2 in the middle. I have my open ring stitch markers ready for counting. I'll meet you in the middle. Alright, so we're almost to the middle here. And for our middle here, we're doing what I've come to think of as the standard middle for this particular shawl. And that is into this chain 2 middle space, we do 2 double crochets. Chain 2. And do 2 double crochet. And this will not be the last time I say this. This is a good time to put a stop on your work and count and make sure you have the right number of stitches. I'm going to do that. And once I'm assured that this side has the right amount of stitches, I will do double crochets all the way down this side, and I will meet you on the second to last stitch. So here I am on the second to last stitch of row 16. And into this last stitch, I am going to put, I lost my place for a second. What row are we on? We're on row 16, which is the same as 8th row. Alright, 2 double crochets and 1 triple crochet. Alright, first one is always the most finicky one in my opinion. But then again, I'm a bit of a perfectionist. There's 1. There's 2 double crochets. And then a triple crochet. And I'm going to put my stitch marker in and count and make sure I have the right number of stitches. So I have verified my stitch count and we are ready to start on row 17, which is the beginning of the artichoke section. Alright. Don't know why it's called the artichoke section. I'm just reading the pattern. So, we chain 4. Counts as our first triple crochet. Alright. And then 2 double crochet into the first stitch. Come on. Alright. Then it says 3 double crochet, 2 chain, and then skip 4 stitch. So what I believe that is in the next 3 stitches we do double crochets. So 1. Alright, what the heck? 1. 2. 3. Then we chain 2. 1, 2. And then we skip 4 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, into the next stitch, it says 2 double crochet, chain 1, 2 double crochet. That's all in one stitch. So 2 double crochet. So that's 1. Fiddly, 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 fiddly. 2. Chain 1. And then 2 more double crochet into that same space. Then it says to chain 2. 1, 2. Skip 4 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 4 double crochets. So I'm reading that as a double crochet into the next 4 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, and that is then we start over with our repeat, and our repeat starts with 3 double crochets. So we're going to have a grand total of 7 double crochets in a row. 1, 2, 3, chain 2, 1, 2, skip 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Into the next stitch, we're doing 2 double crochet, chain 1, 2 double crochet, all into that space, making kind of like a mini shell. Chain 2, skip 4 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4, double crochet to the next 4 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. And you're going to do the repeat until the last, it says until the second and last stitch. I will meet you there. Alright, here we are in the second and last stitch. I just finished doing 4 double crochets, and then it says do 1 more double crochet, and then we're going to do the middle, which is 2 double crochets, all into that chain 2 space, chain 2, and then 2 more double crochets back into that chain 2 space, now since I ended up exactly where I wanted to be, I'm pretty sure I've got my stitch count right, but I'm still going to stop and count here. I should have, count must be on the next page. Alright, it says 1 triple crochet plus 49 double crochet per side, plus the chain 2 in the middle. Once I double check, we'll start on the second part of this row. Alright, after a quick count, I'm exactly where I need to be in my stitch count. So we're moving on to the second side of row 17. So we just did the 2 double crochet in the middle. We're going to do a double crochet into the next space, and then it starts the repeat of 4 double crochet, or 1 double crochet in each 4 stitches, whichever way your brain thinks of it best. So 1, 2, 3, 4, chain 2, skip 4 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4. Into this next stitch we do 2 double crochet, chain 1, and then 2 more double crochet into that same stitch. Chain 2, 1, 2, I almost did 3, I don't know why, don't ask. Skip 4 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then in the next 3 stitches, a single crochet. It reads 3 double crochet, so whichever way, again, your brain thinks of it best. 1, 2, 3. And remember, your repeat starts with a set of 4 double crochets, so that in all you will have 7 double crochets in a row. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on. Chain 2. Skip 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do our shell stitch of 2. Whoa, I missed the stitch, I think. 1, 2 double crochet, chain 1, 2 double crochet into that same stitch, chain 2, skip 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, double crochet in the next 3, 1, 2, 3, and we're going to do that repeat until the second to the last stitch. It says, I will meet you there. So here I am in the second to last stitch. I just did my 3 double crochets in a row, so I am ready for the next set of instructions. And then into the last stitch it says to do 2 double crochet and 1 triple crochet. 1, 2, and again, even though I ended exactly where I was supposed to, I'm still going to take this moment to stop and count my stitches. Alright, so we're exactly where we need to be to start our last row, row 18. And row 18 starts in the usual way. It says chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That counts as our triple crochet. Then we chain 1 more, and then we double crochet into the first stitch. Okay, then it's followed by a double crochet in the next 2 stitches, 1, 2, 2. Then we start our repeat, which starts with 1 double crochet. So we're actually going to have 3 double crochets in a row. But I like to try to tell you where the repeat starts. Alright. Then, after the double crochet, we have a front, just 1 front post double crochet. That's where we come in from the front, around the post, and then do like a double crochet, chain 2, and then we skip 5 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So our next stitch is going to go in the center of this V stitch. Okay? And what's going to go into that is going to be 3 double crochets. So 1, 2, 3, chain 1, and then 3 more double crochets, all into that chain space. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Alright, chain 2, 1, 2, skip 5 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1 front post double crochet, followed by 2 double crochets, 2 double crochets, 1 in each stitch, and that is where the repeat ends. And remember, the repeat starts with a double crochet. So really, in essence, you're having 3 double crochets in a row. And then a front post double crochet. So when you're done, it kind of, to me, it kind of looks like stepping stones, where the front post double crochet is 1 step in on each side. Chain 2, skip 5 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so that we're going into that chain space, and then we're doing a set of 3 triple crochets, or sorry, 3 double crochets, chain 1, and another set of 3 double crochets into that space. Then you chain 2, skip 5 stitches, 1, 2, 3, is it skip 5? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, front double crochet, front post double crochet, followed by a double crochet into the next 2 stitches.
Alright. And it says to repeat that until the 4th last stitch. Until the 4th last stitch. Okay. I think it means before the middle chain 2 space. So the 4th last stitch before the middle chain 2 space. I'll meet you there. So I just finished one of my repeats, and if you look, I am in the 4th double crochet from the middle chain 2 space, so I think I'm exactly where I will need to be. Then I do one more double crochet, a front post double crochet, then I chain 1, skip 1 stitch it says, and then into the middle chain 2 space we do 2 double crochet, chain 2, double crochet all into that middle chain 2 space. Now, even though I ended up exactly where I wanted to be, now is the time to find my stitch marker and count. And according to the notes, I should have 42 double crochets, 22 chain spaces, and 9 front post double crochets, not including the chain 2 in the middle.
Thank you guys very much for another wonderful day.
Alright, we've done a quick count. We're good to go.
Okay.
Alright. So, now let's see. My yarn is a little bit twisted here. Hello, come on now. Alright, we just did the double crochet, the 2 double crochets in the middle. Alright, so chain 1, skip 1 stitch, front post double crochet, then regular double crochet before it starts the repeat of a double crochet in the next 2 stitches, followed by a front post double crochet, chain 2, skip 5 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, going into this middle chain space, 3 triple crochets, 1, 2, 3, chain 1, triple crochet into that same space, ooh, I hit my camera, but it didn't fall this time. Hooray! I lost my place there for a sec. Alright, so chain 2,
skip 5 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Front post double crochet. Followed by a single crochet in the next space. And then it says to continue to do that repeat until the 4th last stitch, just like last time, which will be somewhere down this way. Like, if it's, so I'll meet you there. Alright, so I counted, and I do indeed have 42 double crochets and 9 front post double crochets. I am not the type of person to count my chains, because those are kind of hard to count, but in case you are the person who is using a thicker yarn and wants to count your chain, just as a reminder, that's 22 chains per side, not including the chain 2 in the middle. And that concludes this week's set of oolong tea shawl. This will be going up on August 7th, so the next installment will be going up on the 21st. I hope you will join me for What You Working On Wednesday. Until then, my merry makers, make what makes you merry. Ciao.